Hey everybody, Todd McFarlane here. Hey, just want to talk to you a little bit how I spent my day yesterday with a true living superhero. I don't know if any of you guys read the news, but yesterday in Los Angeles area at the Chinese Man Theater, they honored Stan Lee with him putting his name in cement and his hands and his feet in some cement. Here's a cool picture here, one of the pictures that went up onto the internet yesterday of Stan. He signs his name down here in cement, and then he puts his hands in there. It's sort of like the Walk of Fame, except for they actually don't do it quite as often, so this is actually pretty prestigious that he's doing this. There was a handful of us there. It was hosted by Kevin Smith, who came in, did a great job of being the MC here. Chadwick Boseman going to be the Black Panther in the new movie. We went up there, very well-spoken young man. We got our Asia Carter here from the movie that put the Avengers together, for all you guys that know it. Kevin Feige, who's from the Marvel Studios, that put all those great Marvel movies together. And then some little silly guy with the pink tie. I had the honor of actually being the last speaker and then introducing Stan Lee so that he could come up there and do it. But I also wanted to share with you, since I get sort of close to the action, I took some sort of random photos. I'll share a couple of them with you here. So this was Stan being a big shot. After the ceremony, people were coming in and basically doing interviews. This is actually a young lady that was from China. Her crew was there. So he was doing a bunch of interviews all the time. Let me just pull up some of the photos. Here's a favorite one of mine. Somebody's asking him a question. Stan got really excited. I don't even know what he's saying, but you can see here they're filming him on the camera right here, and then you pull it back, and here it is, him getting. He must have done 20, 30 interviews, and everybody was asking sort of the same 3 or 4 questions. But Stan, being the nice guy that he is, was basically being as charismatic as possible. And I'm going backwards in time. He did this sort of in reverse. Some of these are kind of fun. Here he is again. Just sort of sitting there, answering questions, and being as likable as he normally is. I got some nice close ones of Stan, so I get sort of that close. Here he is actually putting his name and I think he was doing the date right here. So the last thing that he did was he put the date in. He wrote his name, then he put his hand, and then they stood him up, and then he put his feet, and then they put the date in there. So I can show you a couple of those. Here's where he's at. This is funny. This is actually funny. He's standing in the box, so his feet get in there, right? So there it is right there. But then he was talking to the crowd. This is all the media. This is all the media that was here. The fans were sort of lined up on the side. All this is just basically media people. But now he's doing his Spider-Man hand, but it looks like he's actually flipping people off. So actually, I think it came out kind of cool. Again, here's a couple of the people that were there. There's Chadwick, and he's all sort of psyched out because he's got his phone. He's taking pictures, just as excited as anybody else was. Oh yeah, they had to help him. Here he is. They're helping him get up so he can do his feet. And remember, I was on the stage, so I was behind. So I think all my pictures are from behind. If you want the good front pictures, go to the intranet. I did get some good pictures of him that before he put his hands in, he signed the cement, which is kind of cool here. And it's not easy to sign in wet cement. I thought he actually did a nice signature there. So we got some pictures there. Here he is, sort of again. I got him from behind. I got up on the stage. Kevin Smith and I got up on the stage. I'm getting a down shot of Stan sort of doing his signature. Here's one of my favorite shots. I was sitting, right next to Stan, so I was able to get this true close-up. I just turned and took a picture of him, so I get there that close to him. And this is interesting. This is him signing another one. I think they do a backup one just in case. Let me see if I've even got some film of it. Let's see if we can play the film. Hello. Let's see if we can play it. Yes, I'll play just once. So there's Stan. He's signing. They gave him, and like I said, it's difficult to do. They do one outside and they do one inside, just in case the one outside gets messed up. They have a backup one. So there was Kevin Smith, you just saw briefly, but there he is in his hockey jersey. But again, him doing that signature turned out, I thought, pretty well. So I thought he did a good job. So again, it was, and here's the thing that's funny. I don't think it's funny, but my wife did. Years ago, Stan also got honored with a Walk of Fame down in Hollywood, and I also did the introduction to bring him up for that. So I was honored to do that. And my wife was looking at some of the photos yesterday, and guess what she discovered? That, bring it in here, that even when I went to this one, I wore this shirt. I thought it was a nice shirt. I did it. But 7-8 years earlier, when I did the Walk of Fame one, where's the picture of it? Here's the Walk of Fame one here. Let's go here. I'm just going to the internet. Let's just go here. There's a picture. 7-8 years ago, Stan and I at the Walk of Fame. I was wearing the same T-shirt. I was wearing the same shirt. So I guess I'll have to go out and actually buy some more shirts that I'm wearing the same shirt 10 years later, practically, that I was for the other one. But there's Stan, good man. And anyway, so we had a little bit of fun. Like I said, I've been fortunate enough to get on stage with them numerous times to be able to do some fun stuff with him. And yesterday was another one of those, and he made comic books legit. So anybody out there that thinks they can get in comic books, maybe someday you'll be the next person to get your hands imprinted or get a Walk of Fame in the comic book industry. We look forward to it, the next generation. So have a good one. Look forward to San Diego Con coming up. Big news on the Spawn movie front. We've been making a big announcement. Look forward to that. And we'll show you a cool book that we're doing tomorrow. Peace.